Hello guys, this is Şükrü Kibar. I'm coming from Istanbul Dance Fabrika. I'm teaching high heels dance for 2 years, and so I'm here to give some answer to your questions. And it's so good because I really love talking, so I hope it's not going to take so long time. So I'm going to starting with the first questions. How often do you come to Ukraine and why did you come this time? Well, actually it was my first time like 2 years ago. I come here and I wanted to see my friends and dance with my friends. So I come for this, and after that I loved the city, and for Kiev it was my first, and after that I wanted to see the other cities, and I love traveling and I love Ukraine and I love how to date dancing. So actually that's why I'm coming, and I can say it's more socializing and at the same time good dancing. The second one, do you have what kind of performance do you have in your hometown? So as I said, I'm giving high heels dance class in Dance Fabrika for 2 years, and I'm a teacher. I can't say I'm a teacher actually. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm teaching what I got, and I love to be students. I love to be student. I love to be teacher. I think it's going to be because I started dancing 4 years ago, and right now I don't know what I'm doing, but it feels good. So I'm just living my life. What is the difference between Ukrainian dancers and dancers from another more developed countries? Well, I don't think dance is about countries. It's not about the dancers, it's about the opportunities, And so Ukrainian dancers or Turkish dancers, LA dancers, they're just human, they're just dancing. Some of them have more opportunities, some of them not. So if you can take so much classes, it's good, and you're gonna be good. And if you don't have that opportunity, you can still be good, but you need to work hard. So I love Ukrainian people, how they dance and how they are so passionate about it, and I see so many people are into dancing. So it really makes me feel good, and that's it. Please, some advice how to succeed in dance industry. So, well, if you're talking about dancing, of course, everybody is going to say the same thing. Take so much classes and do many styles that you can do. So, but if we are talking about the industry, so industry is more about how you present yourself. So I think you should be a smart dancer when you're if you want to be a dancer. And in dance industry, if you want to be good, so you should be thinking about more industrial. I hope you got what I say. Who or what inspires you? Well, I'm always giving a funny answer to this. I'm saying all the time I'm the only one who inspires me. It's kind of a joke, but it's kind of true, because I always wanted to motivate myself. Nothing can motivate me, so I'm always motivating myself, and I can inspire for myself. It's the first thing that is me. And the second one, I'm seeing that I'm not just talking about dancers, but I can inspire from everything. It doesn't have to be an artist also. I can inspire from everything in the life, because I'm living the life, and dancing is kind of giving the message for me. So it might be inspired from maybe the woman at the coffee also can inspire me about something. But if you are talking about a dancing and inspires, of course there are a thousand of choreographers or everyone. Maybe sometimes the little kid next to me in the classes inspire me also. Okay, so tell about how you started to dance. Well, I can tell you about how I started to take education from a dance, but I can't tell you how I started to dance, because I started to dance education 4 years ago. But before that, I was always dancing, and everywhere, in school, at my room, and of course it was not a professional, but I liked to move, and I was always okay, when I hear the music, I was I like it so much, I remember that like when I would hear the music in my room, like I was just like walking on the catwalk at the room. So also like I think it was dancing, or sometimes I was just like brushing my teeth and was like giving poses and stuff like that. It started from my like childhood, but the 4 years ago I started to like have a education in Dans Fabrika, and I had like two important person for me. One is like Ömer Yeşilbaş, the other one is Sukru, and so they pushed me to like to where I am right now. So I need to say thank you to that Dans Fabrika family, and especially to these two person. Name two qualities of a professional dancer. Well, the professional dancer has to be, I think, like there's like. Well, if you're thinking, we will say like discipline and stuff like this, but just leave it. I think that the professional dancer is like, you need to be patient, you need to have a, how can I say, you need to have passion, and you need to have a vision, and also you need to be really smart. Otherwise, like, you will not gonna be like professional dancer, you're just gonna be like a dancer. Say what is important now in the dance industry, show business, on your opinion. Well, as I said before, like then if you want to be like a good in the dance industry, you should really have to do your business, because like it's all about like right now, as we see, because of the social media and reclamas or something, everything. So I think like social media is really like so important. So I'm not saying don't do anything offline. Of course, you should like do offline, like for 8 hours or something, but like at the same time, you should be online. If you're online so much, so in dance industry, people will know your name. Can you give your advice to young dancers? What should we strive for, or something else? Well, I'm always thinking that I wish I was young. I wish I started dancing at 6 or something like the other people, like, but I started dancing at 24. So if you had this opportunity, because I didn't have opportunity in my hometown where I born, and when I was in high school, like I like dancing, people were like laughing at me, because like in my country, like it's a Muslim country, and like if you're dancing, it's kind of like a girl thing, you know. And so if you have this opportunity when you start to dancing, so just take this advantage and do what you can do, and just not be focused on like dancing. Just try to be intellectual, try to have like be an artist, because being dancer is not that hard. And being professional dancer also, but being artist is really need to work. Thank you so much. For me, all I want, got all I need, loving.